Ah, shit. Let me get back in here. Hopefully we'll be able to keep this going. All right. Anywho, we just won't have notifications on here. I can do it without notifications. Just have to kind of pay more attention to what's going on. All right, we're going to bring this up. Not that far, Sally. Where's this guy located? This chicken house is a little glitchy. It always has been. All right, we're coming over here. We got the piggies. It has been a while since I have been on here. I want to say it's the second one, but it could be either one. So we're going to pop into this one first. We got him on here too. I'm going to go ahead and fill this guy up while we're here. No real reason not to. Well, all right, all right, all right. Getting this. Oh, that's the wrong semi. But I don't want to mess up the flow of things, so we're keeping that crazy looking semi right where it's at. Looks like we just filled up with the pig food, and it looks like there's no pig food there. I don't know what I've been up to. But let's get these pigs fed. We are on a different map than usual tonight. We are in Green River, and it's been a while since I've been here. So right now I am going through and getting all the animals fed, because it looks like everyone is next to no food. So I don't know how that happened. If I just wasn't paying attention or what. But we're going to get everyone fed and then redo a bunch of equipment that I need to upgrade. And we'll go from there. We've got pigs. I'm at the pigs right now. In front of me to the left are the sheep. And just to the left of me here are the cows. These are all the basic buildings that you start out with being able to purchase no modded buildings on this. This was way before I started doing a lot of the modded buildings and stuff. So once again, new old map for me, because I have not been on here for so long. This is the Green River map. I have taken field number 23 and basically just made that my home base. I have taken most of the fields and kind of shrunk them down just a little bit for easier turning. Field 10 here is grass. This one is supposed to be, I think, I was getting ready to do corn, possibly. We got chickens on field 7. We just made this one just one big field over here. I have cut down exactly 700 trees on this map. So this map was riddled with trees. I've cut down 700 trees. So that was fun. That took some time. One of the things that I like about this game, I can show you just a second once I get everything fed. And you'll have to excuse me, my notifications are not on my screen for some reason. They're not wanting to pop up for me. Wow, these pigs needed a lot of... I've got a lot of pigs, though. Wow, that's like twice. 2 dumps. That's over 100... That's 120,000 liters or whatever you want to call it. How... I don't have that many pigs. Oh, it's because they do it weird now. That's right. Right. It doesn't just all fill up at once. It fills them up each individually, which is not a cool thing. I think I just went through and sold a bunch of the animals before I stopped playing this map, because I had quite a bit more of everything. I think I just went through and sold a bunch of stuff right before I switched to a different map. So we got that going for me. This is going to take a while. I'm going to go ahead and forget the pigs for now. Get everyone else so they at least have some food, water, what have you. And I like how everything for me is getting things lined up so it's easily accessible. So this is my normal little trip around, and I refill right here and then come hit the pigs. And then down to the sheep, and then back to the cows. I am doing awesome. Sorry, I have to look at my phone because my notifications are not on my screen right now. Doing good. Just farming. Like I said before, this is a old map that I haven't been on in a while. So I've just got to get everything. I'm getting back into the swing of things with it. Getting everything kind of filled up as far as animals go. And and see these trucks, as you see the truck just kind of moving on its own. These things do that. You got to watch these trucks. He's just kind of, there's no one driving that truck behind me. And this one's all glitchy. I don't like this chicken house. I've got to sell some of this equipment to get bigger equipment. Corn is what I was putting in down here, so that's what I'm going to be putting in there. Going to be selling the equipment on the end of this. This has got the old style header on it. I've still got some trees that I haven't cut down yet. Got my shit slinger here. But yeah, as I was saying, I cut down 700 trees. All 700 trees were cut down with this machine here. And as you can see, it's a little it's a little wore out. The paint is all chipped off, faded. That's just one of the things I like about this game is some of the details that they put into this stuff. Very cool. Little detail with, you know, having the paint chip off. Let's go 701 real quick. And boom. 701. Anywho, eventually I'll get them repainted when I make it back over to the shop with them. For now, I need to sell some of my older, smaller equipment and get the bigger, better stuff. Yeah, see that T-Rex I've had for little over 11 hours on that thing. So it's pretty wore down. Okay, so I'm getting rid of the Seedhawks. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, just 3 Seedhawks. Okay, so we're selling all the Seedhawk stuff. Air carts as well. And replacing them with the Bergault hoe drills, 100-foot hoe drills. These are 84. Bump it up to a hundo. Might buy one 74-footer, but I don't really see what the point is when I can just get 100. So, all my grass stuff is there. Got everything kind of lined up so where everything's all matchy-matchy. Yes, we'll just put some more in there, okay? All right. Everything. I've got a real time and it's already time to restock. So I like the straw there. I just kind of spin around this way. At night you can't see anything, so that's why I've got all the lights just everywhere. So that I can see at night. I can feed the animals at night. This is one of those maps where like I think I had like almost 500 pigs or 300 pigs, something. The pig thing was full. So it was one of those situations where I had to basically work around the clock to keep up with everything. If I fast forwarded through a night, it would just put me behind too much and wasn't going to be able to keep up with things the next day and farm. So I don't quite know how I got so far behind on the feeding of everything. Like I say, it's been a while since I played this map. But playing it tonight for a change of pace. On the normal map that I run, I'm just doing cotton, and it gets a little boring to watch me harvest 420 acres of cotton, and it's really super slow moving. Like, that's the only thing you'd be watching me do is harvest cotton, and no one wants to watch that. Oh man, it's been so long since I've been on this map, I gotta remember where everything's at. Alright. Cut up this way. So I'm going to go to the shop, pick up my new equipment, and get everything where it needs to belong. I just turned off the seasons mod. As we drive by these fields, you're going to see kind of some discoloration. Little patches here and there. The fields in front of me, you can see that there are spots that are not planted, whether it was failed germination or they just didn't plant, they withered, whatever the case is. That crap only happens with seasons, and when you turn off the seasons, you get a perfect sowing of the crop once again. So I just didn't like it, so I turned it off. And I don't have to wait as long. I should probably plant growth to fast. When you get back in there, it turns off the plant growth. Why, I do not know. But that's one of those things. So let's, and I got a header setting over here, it looks like. Huh. All right, well. And a forklift, what have you. Let's get my new seeders. Happy birthday, Johnny. Shout out to Johnny with the happy birthday. How old are you, Johnny? We're going to get one of these. And 14. Oh, man. If only I was 14 again. Well, hey, buddy. Do not drink, but this drink's for you. Happy birthday, buddy. All right. If I get drunk enough, I may sing later on. Now, I have a very difficult time connecting these, especially in this kind of parking lot. Oh, so I've already messed it up. There we go. Gotta get this out of here. Please don't take the forklift with you. He's got the forklift with him. He's taking the forklift. Let me... Nope, he's just going to take the... Yep, there it goes. All right. That was a close one. I do too, buddy. You'll have to excuse me with the comments. My notifications are not on screen. So if you see me keep looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Let's get you out of the damn way. What is your favorite, what's your favorite tractor? Do you have a favorite tractor? This one here, oh, nice pop on that. This tractor here, this is the New Holland T9 Smart Track high idler tractor. And this is probably my favorite tractor as far as tractors go. Not like super customizable, but it's a pretty nice tractor. Big. God, this thing, this is a... I am not on multiplayer right now. In order to play multiplayer on this, you've got to have all of the mods that I have downloaded, and I have close to, I think it was close to, I just counted the other day, it's like 80 or 90 mods that I have downloaded. So in order to play on the same map as me, you would have to have all the exact same mods. It's difficult. What's up, Danny? I'm not a fan of the John Deere stuff. I thought I would be a fan of the John Deere stuff, but I don't like it. I just don't. I don't know what it is about it. Space-wise, like every John Deere tractor takes up like 40 spaces of inventory at least. So I mean, it's... I wouldn't call myself a farm kid. I live in Iowa. Don't farm. Never have. City boy. But I do like this game. But I figured I'd like John Deere. But I'm more of a New Holland guy, or a Case. I like Case as well. I think they've got better modded equipment as well. John Deere, there's really no good modded John Deere equipment out there. Thanks for the panda. Is that a panda or what is that? Yeah, I think that's a panda. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Case is cheap. Case will keep your slots down. I also, one of the tricks I do is once I buy one tractor, I buy multiple tractors of the same exact tractor. On the bigger tractors, I think it costs like 2 spaces every tractor after the first one you buy. On the littler ones, it might just be 1 for a second or third. So, UBF, I'm still trying to make it to your farm. I swear to God, I'm still trying. That East Coast time difference is killing me, though. Let me know when you're going to be streaming next. I will try to get... Are you streaming tomorrow? If you are, I will try my damnedest to be there. So, yeah, like this quad track is 11 slots. And you look at the closest... like this John Deere's 45. And it's not even, I mean, it is what it is. Comparable one to that case, that's 11, that's 35. That's even more horsepower. So, I mean, you're going to really save space with case. I like case a lot. That's an expensive case right there. That's a 40. I used to have that on another farm. The thing I don't like about that is there's no lights on it. You got one light. There's no high beams, and it's the same. It's just there's no backlights on it. No nothing. It's cool looking, but it's very impractical as far as using it and actually using it. This is a fun game. It's not a game for everybody, but I like it. Right? It is very hard to keep the schedule going. I had to put the kids to bed early tonight. I'm like, Daddy's streaming. Got to go to bed early, real early. Don't want to hear it. Just go to bed. Wait for it to go on a sale if you can. They'll run this. It's been on sale several times in the Xbox Gold store, whatever it is. And I definitely think that the platinum edition or the whatever the highest edition is, I think is definitely worth it. As you just saw, I bought this Bergalt. This is part of the DLC. So in the regular game, I hear a kid upstairs. In a regular game, without in 17 as well, you had the Seedhawk 84-foot cedar. In this, you've got the 100-foot Paralink hoe drill, where it is 100 feet across, and I forgot to fill it up. Have to run it back over. But that right there, and it just looks cool, like the whole I don't know. I was so excited when I got that. So let's bring this back over. You can't drive with it though when it's undoing it, because it gets kind of crazy looking. Can a little bit, but I like keeping it. I don't know. I like it folding out. Let me go fill this up real quick. It shouldn't take too long, and I'm going to get the other two bought and brought over. I've got to plant this farm to my left. I can actually probably get that guy going on that. Looks like it's about time to mow. Usually I don't stream on this field, but I wanted to switch things up a little bit tonight, because on my other field I'm basically harvesting 420 acres of cotton. Not very exciting stuff to watch. But on this one, I've got stuff that I can do and different things I can go around and have fun with. Oh yeah, I feel you, buddy. You gotta save money where you can. Save it where you can. This is one of those where after I got 17 when it was on sale. I think it was $25 or something like that, and I got the deluxe or platinum edition, whatever, really cheap for 17, and fell in love with the game. And when they announced this one, I pre-ordered it. Full price with the deluxe edition because I just had to have it. So one of those where I just had... I think I moved that stuff around it. Man, this thing is so freaking big. I forget. Okay, it's on the right side. And that's all the further out I can back out. Can't even see the cart. Well, that's a good one too. Game Pass does have that on there. And like it's a fun game. I like the game personally. I mean, it's one of my favorite games. I need to load up Wool. It's going to be interesting trying to get this lined up when I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay. Fill this up. I think what I'll do with the next one is fill up the cart and then hook it up to the hoe drill. That's right, I said hoe drill. The Paralink hoe drill. All right. Thanks everybody for coming by the stream today. If you like what you see, throw me that follow. I play a lot of this, and I also play a lot of Jurassic World dinosaur stuff. That's fun. And then I also just kind of do random streams as well. Oh God, I need to close that and then pull forward, open it back up. Hopefully I am far enough. I cannot really tell. Yep. Get that fertilizer in there. And we will do the next a little differently. Got corn going in. That means I need to get that header picked up at some point, taken down that way as well. And we are done. What a hassle. I love it. It's just really, really big. I got a lot of outdated stuff on here. Like the headers on those harvesters should be the class headers, but they're not because that stuff came out once I stopped playing this map. This map was this is the Green River 2019 map. It's a pretty good map for starting out on. A lot of trees. Every field was surrounded by trees, and it's pretty flat for the most part. I did have to do some flattening out behind my grain bins. Other than that, I left everything pretty much ground-wise as it was. There's a little river on the right-hand side of the screen that I was able to fill in with land for some reason, so I did it because I didn't like the fact that I couldn't get across right there to that field, and it let me do that, so that's pretty cool. This guy's still planting down here. hopefully we'll get this stuff. This stuff should get grow pretty fast. I have it on fast growing, so it shouldn't take that long. I'll probably work on. I'll get these guys where they're going, where they need to be, and from there I will continue to feed the animals because that is something that I need to get done as well. This guy. So, Green River. The cheat for this, getting big equipment over here, you can't really cross it very well with that river. You got to drive behind it right back here. You cannot level that out, unfortunately. You can't even do this last little row here. Oh, you know what? I bet I could now that I know how to do that. That was a trick that I learned on a different map. I'm going to get that fixed. I was like, why won't it let me do that? I know now you got to be looking at the map differently in order to get to the edge of it. So, that's that. I can now make it look so it's like it's not an accidental thing. All right. This is basically just to hold grass and hay that been there. Like I said, I got to get back in the swing of things on this map because it's been so long since I've been on this map. And he's done with the corn. I don't even know why I'm planting corn, to be honest with you. I should not need... We're going back down to two fertilizer stages. Just took seasons off. With seasons you get 3 fertilization periods. Without, you only get 2. So I can get rid of the fertilizer and slurry and get everything with that first pass with the Paralink hoe drill. All right, let me get in here and buy another one for just under $1 million. You too can have one. So that's what I used to run. Vatterstad Seedhawk 84 footer. Now I run this, the 3420 100 Paralink hoe drill and air cart that matches. That is that. That is just a big piece of equipment. So we got that. Get the air cart for it. Nailed it. So, like I said before, I will be taking the air cart $762,000. It's got one function. Technically it has 2 functions. It fertilizes as well. But man, it's a lot of cheddar. So let's get this guy. Now that I can see what I'm doing. because everyone likes to see, you know, you want to see what they're doing. And my light's obviously on the wrong side, so let me spin around. I'm used to hitting it from the, coming this way with the Seed Hawk, and now that I'm doing it with a, I'm way too close. That's all right. Close enough to get it going, get it started. Rock and roll. Come on. Okay. You guys want some of the music? I can turn the radio on and you guys can listen to that sweet, sweet music. If you've got a favorite radio station on this game, just let me know and I can hook you up. I am not listening to the sound, but if you want to, I can hook you up with some sweet, sweet tunes. Just let me know. Yes, Danny wants some tunes. Let's, you want the electro? We've got, I'm not listening, well, it's you guys. I'm not listening to anything. Country, 70s radio, got that rock radio or the pop radio. Potatoes. No. Do not do potatoes. Do not ever do potatoes. Never do potatoes. I did potatoes one time on a different field and I just I plowed the whole field. After planting them, I harvested for about an hour and ended up buying 2 harvesters and had one going on each end of the field, and I think it was like a 10 or so acre field. Nope. Made it about 5 or so passes until I realized this was a big, big mistake, and I just plowed it. Plowed them all. No potatoes, no beets, no sugarcane, nothing that it takes a long time to do because it's just not profitable in this game. If it was profitable, if potatoes made you money, maybe. But potatoes don't even make you money. You spend all that time, all that money on that equipment, and you can't even make money on them. Not that I need money, so I've got almost $315 million, but I mean, like, it's just a waste of my time, basically, at that point. All right, we're gonna try real hard blind backing this up. Can he do it? He can! He shoots! He scores! Now for the tough part. Now, to get it behind that field where that ground's kind of janky, I may I try to cross a bridge with this one? Where's my nearest bridge? Just to the left of me. We're going to cut through this bad boy and see if we can make it across this bridge. This is a lot skinnier than the seed cart, or the, yeah, I think it's whatever, Seed Hawk. Score. Nope, I thought it was score. It's still a score. We still scored. I win. I win, you lose. Just knock all the signs down. Don't care. I have not been over here that much to tear down the trees. I don't like to have trees around the roads because I can't see where I'm going now. So this will be the next place where I go to cut down trees. That'll be another day, though. I cut out some on this top side of the map where I'm at, but not much. Got that pop radio going. Hope you're enjoying it. I may have turned the volume down, game volume down, so if you need it higher, just let me know. If you can't jam out to the tunes the way you want to jam out to the tunes. So look at that. I don't have to cheat now. I can just bring them over like that. Park this guy along the road over here out of the way. One big field there. I've got bigger fields, I think, on my other map. Let me see here. Radio volume, we'll put her up to 60%, 70%. Kind of had everything turned down. I don't even know why I had everything turned down. It's one of those things. This is the other guy. We no longer need the shit slinger because, like I said, we are running without seasons now. So there are only 2 fertilization periods. There's light blue and there is dark blue. And with the hoe drill, when you plant it, you get 2. Well, you get 1. You can... How am I going to do this? I'll keep one of them. I'll keep the poo and sell the slurry. Yeah. Sell the slurry. And I got to get up here and fix these little red lines. Let me do that real quick while I'm in this area. A little trick that I found out on a different map. Let me get over here. You've got to get just right. Or maybe not. That is the closest. Why would you put a field all the way out there that you can't... Or make your field go all the way over when you can't get to it? Well, it looks like it's going to stay jacked up. I thought I'd be able to fix it. Thanks for the host, UBF. So this guy coming up here. And He's going to cross this janky bridge. Or we can just leave him down here. He's already down here. We'll just put this... If you've seen my other fields, my other field, you'll see that this one isn't quite... what up, Johnny? You'll see that this one isn't quite as... what's a good word for it? I'm not as anal on this one. My other map... thanks for the pizza, buddy. My other map, everything has a home. Everything's in its place at all times. I've got different areas for different equipment on this one, but I don't really have set places like my other map. Gonna get the mowing. Throw this in here like this. We're gonna... I like to do the first couple passes myself, because if you hire the help, they don't do it how I want it done. So let me make 2 laps around this, and then we'll get this guy going, or get a helper going on this guy. We're just mowing. I don't know right now if I need this for grass or if I need this for hay. So I'll have to do some checking, see what I've got in storage, and go from there. As you can see on the left, that's where I was able to kind of take out the river in places. One of the many rivers on this map. So that I could cross between fields. So we're just cruising through. We're doing 2 laps, and then we'll get the helper going back and forth on it. I think... Shit. Went a little far on that one, but that's all right. Forgot what I was doing, what I'm up to. How's everybody's... What day is today? It is Friday. How's everybody's Friday night going? Hope everyone's staying safe out there. I myself, as you can see, I don't leave my house. This is the third day in a row that I've worn pants. Kind of stoked about that. It was kind of crazy there for a while. But now I'm back to pants wearing. Went outside today for a little bit. Nothing really fun going on outside. Set up a soccer goal for my kid so that he wouldn't go crazy in the house. And yeah, that's about it. We just finished. My daughter and I have been watching all of the Marvel movies in chronological order, starting with timeline in the Marvel universe, not release date. And so we just finished up that 2 days ago, I think it was 3 days ago, something like that. Technically, we still got to do Spider-Man: Far From Home, but we did like a 4-movie marathon a couple days ago, and it was a long marathon. We did Thor: Ragnarok, Infinity War, Ant-Man and Wasp, and then Endgame, and could not do a 5th. It was a crazy day, but it was fun. Had a lot of fun doing it. If you're stuck at home and you have Disney Plus, I suggest doing it. It was fun, but it takes some time. Got to have a Disney Plus and Netflix if you don't own them, because a couple of the last ones were on Netflix. But yeah, we had a good time. I'm just going, he is hired. Let's make sure this is no hands. We got the help hired. We're going to make sure he gets all the way down, does not leave any grass at the end. That's why I wanted to make it a 2-lap thing to make sure it's all inside the actual field, because I went outside the field a little bit. So get this going and then get back to doing whatever the heck get him. Okay, I'll take that. Left like a little strip. Are you kidding me, man? You're not going to get that little itty bitty strip. You're just going to leave that, huh? You're going to get it on this one. I don't understand the help sometimes. That'll be something I can just go back through and get towards the end. In the meantime, we are going to get out of here and get back into this. Get the last hoe drill picked up. This one will go up where I'm at, so we won't have a long haul to take it anywhere. I've got to figure out... I need... hay. Pretty sure that's hay. There's only one way to find out. Grass and hay. There should be... Where are they at? I know you're around here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Grass? Hay. I need grass, not hay. Easy peasy, artichoke. That can be done. We'll windrow it and pick it up. Awesome sauce. See a lot more stuff going down on this farm than the other farm. As UBF, you've been there, you've seen the other farm. It's a big, nice farm, but all I'm doing is wrong button. All I'm doing is cotton at the moment, and it's a custom size field. So it's basically 420 acres of cotton, and it takes, I got all 6 people, all 6 helpers working the fields at all times. It goes from harvest, then I plant oilseed radish, then I cultivate, then I plant cotton, then I harvest, rinse, wash, repeat. But it doesn't make for a good stream, I don't think. It's more of a, I think it's going to be more of my personal map. I think I'm going to get back into this one, or maybe even start a new map. I saw someone streaming the other day on a map that looked really cool, but I forgot to ask what the map was. Kicking myself after doing that. It was a cool looking map. It had like a baseball field. If you know it, shout it out. I don't know which one it was. It just looked neat. Wouldn't mind getting on that map and maybe starting up on that. My whole problem is I like the biggest and the best of everything. So I like just the biggest equipment. That's why I had to make my own map so that everything was spread out enough to where I could do my turns, not have to worry about hitting other vehicles if other vehicles are also working, because the helpers are dumb a lot of the times, like really dumb. And so I wanted to give them enough room to where it was all spread out and everyone could be happy and working together and not running into each other. I accomplished that, but it's a big, big map. Like I said, I'm almost... the harvest that I'm doing on that map now is 420, but I've increased that to over 480 acres now. So it takes hours to harvest. Like, I would harvest for an entire stream and not be done. And that's not fun, because I'm just running around picking up bales. So that's why I switched over to this map. And I've also got the original starting map. I don't like that one that much, though. I had a lot of issues with terrain in that one, and placing buildings and stuff like that. So I've abandoned that one altogether. That's a no going back to that one. But I want to find another map that's a good size map. It's got some big fields. So if you know any modded maps that are good size fields, not a lot of trees, pretty flat, let me know, and I can always check them out and maybe add a new field to the mix. Lone Oak. I will have to check that. I do not have that one downloaded to my knowledge, but I will definitely check it out. Thanks for the heads up. Farmers helping farmers out, man. All right, now pick up this beast. And this thing is just huge. I love this. Like, I hate the size of it, but I love the size of it. Mainly because it's ginormous. I've never done these fields with this setup, but I can imagine that it would be make pretty short work of all these fields. Um, I was running an 84 footer. Now it's 100. So, it's not that much bigger, but still, I mean, it's big enough. It's bigger. And, I've been waiting for something bigger on the seating end of things. So I'm just happy to have it as an option. They also have the 74 footer with the Begalt, which I have a couple of those on the other field as well. Let's do this. No look. The trick is you got to go slow. You start going too fast, you're going to start messing up. I just hit it. A little off. No. All right. Last one I got no look. It's one of those things where you gotta get it lined up perfectly. And if you don't, I'm kind of cheating. I'm kind of looking now. I could use the help though. There we go. Got her. Bingo, bango, bongo. This guy's parking over here somewhere. Like I say, I usually put people, and I never cut across fields on my other map. But hey, look at me here, cutting across a field. I do not have crop destruction on, so not that big of a deal. I just, not very professional when you're cutting across fields. Unless if they're empty, then I cut across them in the other map. Let's get back to feeding these guys a little bit. I've got things in the process of growing. I'm not going to speed up my time yet because I'm kind of behind the 8-ball. Oh, and this guy's still going. Almost done. And gotta get, okay. Wrong way. So, gotta watch that guy because he likes to just travel. He likes to go places. Straw him up, buddy. Straws of pigs comes over. And I like my setup of the animals, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I say I like my setup of the animals. Straw it up. We got to clean some stuff real quick. This is still, see, I haven't been on this map for so long. Now I just use the broom. So I can use a one slot thing instead of a vehicle. Oh, I got to dump that back out. A vehicle and a attachment, and then another tractor and attachment where the chickens are at. And instead of doing that, I can just spend like, what would be 1, 2, 3 spaces instead of 2 tractors or 2 vehicles and 2 attachments to clean this stuff. So I mean, get this stuff all taken care of real quick, fast, and in a hurry. I do like this vehicle, the Sintrac, but I also think that it can go away because I really don't need it at this point. Oh, too close. Oh, so close. With the broom, it basically just sweeps everything right back into the trough and you're good to go. So let's get some more pig food going because I know these fuckers are starving. All right. And what am I looking for? Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, okay. And we're back just in time to use all that pig food. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. All right, so get this taken care of. I just sold a bunch of pigs. How much does this thing hold? It would be... I had this thing full, literally full of pigs. I don't know if it's the 300 or the 500. I will let you know. 300. So I had 300 pigs in here. And I had all 50 cows in there before I sold them all. Did not have the 80 sheep yet. But it was ridiculously crazy with feeding them. And I was running seasons at the time. So with seasons, I would just fast forward through days. Because it would take me like, 2 hours to plant. Fast forward. Then I would fertilize. Fast forward. Harvest. Fast forward. Plant. And I could not keep up with the feeding because there were so many of them. So I had to turn off, or I had to sell a bunch of them. I ended up turning off seasons just today before I started this stream, just so that I wasn't just sitting around waiting on things to grow and it taking forever. Now, once I get everything up to snuff on feeding, I will fast forward time and get things... I need to windrow that too, don't I? Yes. So I'll get things going again with, as far as that's concerned. But yeah, just a little more active on this field. Little more stuff to do. I just added pigs and cows on the other map, so I had a little more something to do during downtime. But no one wants to see me harvest cotton for 3 hours. Not even I want to see me do that. I'm dreading that. But it's good money. So there's that. See, I should probably start doing some of this stuff. The only achievement that I don't have is the doing all the contracts. I think that's the only thing that I'm missing as far as my achievements go. It's helping out my fellow farmers. So Wow, this is just taking forever. And see, it fills corn, then it fills wheat, barley, then it fills soybeans, canola, sunflowers, and then it fills the potatoes and sugar beets. It used to fill everything together all at once. It would just all go to the same spot. And now I don't know if it's because I took the seasons off or what. But it fills them up each individually instead of a little bit to all of them or just moving them all up together. That's kind of a bummer, not gonna lie. Takes a lot longer to fill this back up now, but it is what it is. Just crazy amounts of pig food. Cray cray. That shit cray. And it's still pouring. And speaking of pouring, once this is done, once this gets filled up, is it going to be this time around? No. This will definitely take one more to go. So I will be on the fill. Is that a kid or a dog? I'm going to say it's a dog. I'm going to hope it's a dog and not a kid. Gonna hope it's a dog. Nope, that's a kid. Dogs do not flush the toilet. Wow, crazy. I'll take one more dump. While I'm filling, I will be filling my glass as well, which is literally right behind me. I don't have to go far. Pretty sweet. This is my favorite room in the house. Pretty sweet setup. Pretty sweet setup. And a kid comes down here, I got a gun for him. So what the hell? It's like stuck. Big food. I'm not even gonna get out of the chair. That's how good I got this right now. Ooh, drop the cap. All right. A little more. And there you have the golden nectar of the gods. Oh, so good. Alright, so we're just trying to get back on top of the feeding schedule here. Chickens need cleaned. Cleanliness is not gonna get them productivity. Good there. Sheep are looking good. And the cows need stuff. What? Hey, silage grass. So I think I've got grass. I got something already over there. I think I got... Either way, I got to bring it from the sheep, I think, over there. So let's get at it. Bringing up the potatoes and the sugar beets. Sugar beet. Don't ever do sugar beets or potatoes. Horrible. Horrible things to grow. Get that 100% productivity on this bad boy. Just taking for... I don't recall. It's been so long since I've been on this map. Trying to remember why everything is so low. When I first got on here, why everything was like nothing. Everything was as low as you can get. I don't recall trying to kill the animals. I was selling a bunch of them. But yeah, I don't remember exactly what was going on. We got to get over to the chickens at some point and clean that place up. If this guy would ever get done. Hey, look at you! Go ahead and fill you back up, buddy. That's right. So this guy's grass. What's this guy? This guy's nothing. This guy needs to be... Hey. Hey, Jude. Don't know which one you're in. Are you in this one? Or are you in that one? Empty. Probably in the other one. That's not the right one, I don't think. Anyway, yeah, that's... Wheat, oat, canola. No soybeans. We got some silage in this. We got some grass. Got lots of hay. So let's put hay in this. Hay. Because I had grass at the sheep. It's the one on the right. This is the good one. This has got all my good stuff in it. All right. We'll bring this guy back over. Hey, hey, hey. Not sure if it'll take all that or a little bit of that. We'll see what's going down. Not all of it, but damn near. Ooh, hey you. Let's, oh wait, that's what we want. We want to be in that guy. Really? Really? You tell me you're at 0% cleanliness, yet there's nothing there to clean? I really hate this chicken thing. I thought it would be cool. It's all glitchy on the ground. The one I have on my other field's a lot smaller, holds just as many, and a lot easier to deal with and not glitchy. There may be a change on this field. Anyway, I digress. Let's, so we got grass here. Throw that down for there. We come over here. And throw some grass in here. Right, like, yeah. And look at that go. That's how you do it. Get that productivity up. Reproducing in 402 hours. So like tomorrow, grass is what we got in this one. We got grass in this one. So we are going to refill with grass. Start that up. We also need to windrow. Oh, okay, here we go. Ah, there's the little helper mishap. Why you can't just get all of the grass is beyond me. Try to get you to where you'll do it, and you just fight me every step of the way. Now we come down to this side, get what's left down here. This guy looks a little worse for wear too. He needs a new paint job. As you can see, oh no, it's not too bad. I thought that was paint coming off on that. It is dirty. I don't typically clean my equipment. I feel like it's just a waste of my time, to be honest with you. Now in real life, I just bought a new power washer last year. So I like to keep the Jeep nice and clean. I bought it after I went mudding and destroyed the Jeep. And I took it to like the car wash probably 6 times and it was still dirty. So I'm like, you know what? Looks like I'm gonna have to buy my own power washer because this shit ain't working. So we need the windrower. This is the tedder. This is the windrower. I should probably move that out of the way. Get that out of the field. Going grass on this one. Back this guy up just a little bit. Just so no one gets hurt here. Typically, I like to do this myself because the help does a shit job of doing it. So I'm just going to do this real quick. And then, of course, you've got to pick it up yourself as well. Because, God forbid, the help helps you when you actually need it. So right along with me as we windrow and collect. I will typically run this down and then grab, put this line in with the next line, just so it's that fewer times around. And I gotta start creeping over. Gotta creep over. Dogs are barking. Something is afoot. Oh, it's outside stuff. There they go. Goddamn dogs. Crazy, crazy dogs. Love them, but they're crazy. Kind of like my kids. Love them, but they're crazy. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning with my son hovering over my head, breathing really loud into my face. Dad, Dad, can I play on your Xbox? 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Yeah, buddy. It's all yours. Thanks. Breathing all heavy. Why the hell are you breathing heavy? What are you doing? What are you doing that you need to be breathing all heavy for? Just that excited over Xbox. At 3 o'clock in the morning. Wish like hell I could drive a straight line, but that's one thing I cannot do. I cannot drive a straight line to save my ass in this game. Just not possible. Just not gonna happen. So we're windrowing because I need grass, not hay. Next time I cut, I'll probably do hay. But for now, we're making grass. Making grass. Wish I had some music to listen to. But my Xbox will not stream music while I'm streaming to the computer. And I don't want echoes. So I get to do this with absolutely no sound. It's a joy. It's a joy to bring you guys a stream. You guys better appreciate this. If you haven't hit the follow button, you better be hitting it, because I'm doing this with no sound, and it's a 3-hour stream, and I get to listen to nothing. So feel my pain and hit that follow button if you already haven't. To show the love, show the dedication that I have to this game and to streaming, by streaming with absolutely no sound. Not even the sound of the tractor or the crappy music that you guys get to listen to. I got nothing. I got nothing. Couple more passes on this, and then we can start picking it up. Boy, I'm like right there at the edge. I better slide over. Slide it over. All right. One of the things that I wish you could hire help for was collecting grass, straw, hay. They need to make it to where you can make a drop-off point. I get why you can't, but you should be able to, if you're driving that collector, the loading wagon, you should be able to click, choose a destination to drop to, and you should be able, I think, if hire help, and then when that help gets that loading wagon full, drives it over to the grain elevator of your choosing, whether it's the one directly to my left, that's the reason why I put this field here, and that grain elevator there, or any of them, then he would go, dump, come back, continue. I get that would be a we got a dog down. Dog down. Dog on the loose. Hey, Peasy. Hey, sweet stuff. How you doing? Hey, fatty. What you doing? Huh? What's going on outside? What's going on outside? What you doing? So, I think it's totally doable. What's going on, baby? What's going on? How you doing? You go say hi? Yeah, come up, say hi? No? Oh, who's my good girl? Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Ooh, closer. They can't see you. They don't believe that you're here. Or not. Whatever. Go back upstairs. Where was I? I totally think that it's a doable thing. Technology-wise, it'll be a lot to have to code into it, or whatever you want to call it. I think it would be a cool option to be able to, and also, if you outline a field that is not, if you're making new fields and you outline a field, you should be able to hire help to create the middle of the field. Just a personal preference, I think. If anyone knows anyone at Giant Software who makes this game, pass on my ideas, and you can even take credit for it. I don't care. I just want them done. I just want it to be done so that you can do those things. Get at it. Couple more to go. Oh, that is a double shot right there. Go upstairs. You better not be peeing on my rug. Go upstairs. Go get him. Swear to God, if she's peeing on my rug, I'm going to have to shoot her with a Nerf gun. When she pees, it is like a river. What's up, babe? What you doing? Go get mom. Go get mommy. Sorry, you guys gotta listen to this. My dog will not go back upstairs. She's just sitting there looking at me, making me feel uncomfortable about everything. I'm not even doing anything wrong and I feel uncomfortable. Did not take all the trees out down here yet, but you can see every little circle, every little brown circle was a tree at one point where I was just at. Now we are over 700 trees chopped down on this map. Not chopped, but ground down. I just grind them. I do need to bring that grinder back over here and get a new paint job on that, because that thing is looking rough. Over 11 hours in a tree grinder will take its toll. Funniest part about that, I didn't realize this, but I had just, thank you, I had just like cut down all the trees around all the fields that I needed to cut down. Everything was on the up and up. Things were good on the farm. Had pretty much everything the way I wanted it, and then an update for the map came out. And so I was like, sure, we'll update it. Updated the map. Every single goddamn tree came back onto the map that I had previously taken hours to grind down. And I think, no, it wasn't that. That wasn't the reason why I stopped playing this map. But that was the reason that I started playing the flat map, was because I was so upset about all the trees. I hate driving on roads and then having trees line the roads to where I can't see my vehicle. I hate the fact that you've got trees that are this close to fields to where you can't easily turn around. I think it's, quite honest, just bullshit. Just a bullshit thing. Why can't you just leave the trees to, like, if you want trees on the map for forestry, put them off in one little area, one big area, a field, plant them all there, put them all there. You can go over there, just chop down as many trees as you want, but don't line my fields with trees. I don't need it. Alright, so I think on this last row, I'm going to just do one pass, hopefully. I'm not going to double up this pass with the next one. Hopefully it'll just be a one and done. I won't have to do another little, oh, well, you forgot this little 3-foot section of grass. If that's the case, probably just leave it and let it just sit there. Not giving two shits about it. Because it looks like on this end, it might be just a little wide. Oh, no, I might be able to hit that. Nope, just a little wide. Well, we got her back in there. So here it is. Last pass. Thanks for sticking around, checking out the stream. Hope you enjoy seeing what you're seeing. Like I say, it's been a while since I've been on this map. I really enjoyed this map when I first started it. A little different scenery than what I'm used to. I'm used to just a flat, empty map with fields that I put there. Not used to doing actual field work. I do very little work in the fields on that, other than making the fields. So I mean, it's a whole nother thing for me to be on this map, and kind of forgot how fun it was. So let's get this guy going. Pick this up. Get that guy out of the goddamn field. This is the only drawback to doing this field, is you've got to actually watch me work. And the other one, it's all helpers. And I get them all going and whatnot, moving from field to field, but for the most part, I don't do a lot of the work other than creating the fields. This one I've actually got to do some work, so it kind of grounds me as a farmer. You know, it brings me back to my roots. When I showed up in boots. I should not. Then that's when you know the whiskey has been flowing. When I start singing Garth Brooks. Yeah. Fun fact, my nephew used to date his daughter. Just throwing that out there for you. Thanks, Dad. Up kind of late, aren't you? We're picking them up, we're putting them down. Picking them up and putting them down. We are on the Green River map tonight. And almost full. We are full. We're going to come right over here. Dump this out. Like I said, we're doing... Oh, shoot. I want to be dumping this elsewhere. We can move it. As I just spin around in circles. We'll dump it here. We'll come pick it up and move it down there. No big deal. This will just be faster this way. Throw that there. And how far back was I on this thing? Lower that pickup. Pickup has been lowered. I want to say that this is the... Whoa, buddy, I hit the wrong button. I am used to hiring help. And just picked up the pickup and just drove right over the top. I want to say that this is the largest loading wagon, but I have not looked at the mods for the loading wagon recently due to the fact that I haven't been using them in my other maps. I'm pretty sure that this is the biggest one, though. Like I say, go big or go home. I like to get everything the largest setup as you can get. Whether it's the widest or the capacity-wise is the most. I just like to have everything on my farm big and bad. I do like this tractor that I'm running here. This it's a Puma. I think I just... Yep. Just messed that up. All right. Oh, gotta stretch it out. Been sitting here for a while. Whew. All right. Taking it to the streets or the farm. All right, this we may get this. We're not even going to get the end of this one. And bringing it back around. So I just dump in this one basically, and then use my tippers to move it elsewhere to where it needs to go. Kind of a holding bin, if you will, right here. All right, all right, all right. Back in the field we go. Was that one, not even one row that was a full... Damn, that was... Filled that up on not even one? Is that correct? Or am I just non-remembering things? Would have been, yeah. Just going up this way and it filled it before I even made it all the way up there. That shit cray. Oh, get over. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. All right, all right, all right. This one's kind of a wavy little line going on this one. You would almost think this guy was drunk who was doing this. Not drunk yet. All right, all right, all right. Oh. I am not paying that much attention. I gotta get back. Trying to look through comments and stuff. Like I said before, I don't have my notifications on the screen. For some reason, that's not working for me right now. So I'm kind of flying blind through this. Trying to look at other screens to see what's going on. Not the most optimal. But I'm streaming tonight from the computer. Just kind of changed stuff up. It's actually streaming to the computer pretty well, so when it does a good job, I want to take advantage of that and throw it to the computer. Not my typical loadout that I'm running on as far as what you're seeing. This is my computer loadout. I kind of like my other loadout just a little bit better, but this is more of a, you know, it's a computer loadout. So you know where I'm at. When I'm streaming like this and you see me looking like this, that's computer loadout. When you see me looking the other one, that's not computer loadout. Like to take a quick second and thank the people who have followed tonight. I know most of them aren't here anymore. If you have yet to hit that follow button, hit that follow button and give me that follow. I think most of my streaming for Farming Simulator will be done on this map or other maps. I'm going to start looking around for some new maps to farm on. I'm going to check out Lone Oak. There are a lot of maps out there, so I got lots of time on my hands. So I'm going to start kind of broadening. I'm going to get away from the flat map on my streaming, my Farming Fridays, because it's gotten to the point where it's too big to make it interesting. I don't do stuff like this on it. I just, it's constant farming and it takes hours. I think I'm somewhere around 2.5 hours into the harvest process, and I've got like 5 or 6 fields out of 32 fields done. I may have a little more than that, but not many. So I think with that map itself, it's just not a good streaming map for me right now. But I get on the ones like this, I've got multiple things to do. I've got less people working in the fields. Like I say, I've got 3 harvesters, or four harvesters, 3 planters. So I mean, a lot less. It's more spread out. I don't own all the fields on. I don't even own all the fields on this map. There are fields I own that I'm not even doing anything in them right now. So it's one of those things where it can be funner. There's a lot more stuff to do. Mix things up and have a good time farming. So, you know, it is what it is. Trying to spice it up a little bit. And, yeah. Keep it fresh. Keeping it fresh on the farm. People like it farm fresh, right? That's what I'm doing. Oh, man. Almost. We're just going to sneak over here and get a little bit. We're at 99%. And hundo. All right. Come back. Dropping off. All right, all right, all right. And back for one more row. Last call for grass. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get it down, buddy. Got her down. One last call for grass. So I do like this Puma tractor. There are other tractors. There's a Dutes that I really like too. A little more customizable, but I like this one because it's all matchy-matchy, red and red. I got the red weight in the front. That weight in the front actually has lights, working lights on it. That's the only reason why I have it. I don't need a weight for any of the thing. I don't need a weight for any of the stuff that I do, really. But I thought it was a cool weight because it had the lights, and I'll show you that in just a second here. Once I get all this stuff picked up, we'll spin around to the front, check out the lights, the light action. Get this stuff on the left here, because why not? Might as well, right? We got room for it. Put her in. Get her done. And it has gotten done. All right, so I love this weight in the front. It's like I think the name of it's like a safety weight, something like that. But check out the lights. It's got lights. Doesn't have brights, but I just kind of like how it looks. So we can open and close the sunroof on this thing, and oh, we can lift that up. Holy cannoli! That's with that. Okay, I don't even know what that does. I didn't realize you could lift up the back. I thought I was going to open up the back window. Yeah. Well, all right. I should probably turn this off. So we can go a little faster, you know. Speed demon. All right. So thinking, does anyone want to see me start a new map? You want to see me start all over, brand new? Just throw in the comments there. And maybe we'll start a new map. Lone Oaks sounds interesting. Got a fellow farmer, UBF, who suggested that. So if you want, I can swing over to that. He says yes. We got a yes. All right, let's do it. Save this one. I have no idea what this map looks like. I don't even think I have it downloaded. So it'll take me a hot minute to get it downloaded. Well, I just went all the way out. Did not mean to do that. As you can see, you could tell my kid was on this with the Roblox and the Fortnite game on there. Let's get this loaded back in. And we shall get a new map going. I'm getting slouchy and lazy. I'm almost out of the camera. I just realized that. We'll fix that. All right. Lone Oak. Typically maps take a little longer to download. Let's see if we've got it. Lone Oak. Lone Oak Farm 19. So that's what that looks like. We got full season support, which I'm not going to run seasons. 55 fields. 3 sell points. Let's make sure that there's no other lone oak. Nope. That's the one. Lone oak it is. We are going to take not enough disk space. So I'm going to have to take out some shit that I don't use. I do not use that. That's the other thing with maps. They wait station decoration. Don't use that. They take up a lot of space. Disk space. This one here, I'm never going back to that map. Oh, I hate that map. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. New Farming Simulator 19. My Xbox One S. If you're asking if it should work, yes, it should definitely work. I've got it, well, I used to have a 1S upstairs. My old just Xbox One upstairs, and then I've got the One X down here. Almost wondering, I don't need that. I don't need this. Never going to use it. Never have used it. These are all the mods that I have. I've got a shit ton of mods. Some that I've never used. Some that I'm like, well, might use them. Basically just to have the option to use them. But I've got to I gotta make room. I'm not going to use that. So as you can see, I've got a lot of mods in this game, and I have people ask me, new Xbox Series X. I got the Xbox One X. I don't have the new one. I don't think is out yet, but this is the last version of it, the One X, that plays 4K on my TV. I'm streaming it to my computer right now, so if the graphics aren't that great, it's because I'm streaming it to the computer, and it's a little laggy occasionally when it streams over. Uninstalled that. So you're not going to get, what I'm looking at is pretty much what you're looking at, and it's not the best for graphics. If you want, I can stop doing what I'm doing, pop over to the Xbox, switch around a bunch of stuff, and stream the last half hour from the Xbox. But right now I'm watching this on my computer. Let me take the camera. See, that's what this is my computer. That's my TV. So I'm sitting here on like a 24-inch computer. I got a 70-inch TV over there. That is 4K. Computer is not. But I like this. I spent a bunch of money to be able to stream over here. I got the fancy mic. And I got a new gaming chair. So I want to be able, the mic just came today in the mail. So I want to be able to use it. How do I sound? How do I sound? Why did I not, have I not uninstalled this thing yet? Yes, I want to uninstall that. TV, he says. All right. I am going to have to close this down and move over to the TV. So I'm going to stop the stream and I will be right back. You'll get my offline message. Give me like a couple of minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom and set it up over there, move the camera over, all that good stuff. And I will be back less than 5 minutes, as long as you will be back to watch. Stick with me, and I will get everything moved over. Give me just a second, because I got to do multiple things, stopping this gas, get my overlays switched over, all that good stuff. So give me a minute. I'll be right back.